Hello friends, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you're doing today, I hope it's special. Today I am going to be bringing you my top 10 beauty products for 2020. I went through all the videos that I created this year and kind of reviewed everything I tried out, and I just opened up my makeup drawers and thought about what I was using every day to bring you this list. So without further ado, let's go through my top 10 beauty products of 2020. And we're starting off with the Kaja wing stamp, which is a wing eyeliner stamp. You can see it has a right side and a left side, and on both sides you get a different little wing tip. So when you're ready to apply your wing, you just kind of line it up on your face, stamp the other side, and you have two perfectly symmetrical little wings. I was kind of skeptical. I was really sad I never got to try the vamp stamp, but it's just too expensive to get here in Canada. I just couldn't come around to that idea. So I picked up this guy instead back in February, and it's still so nice and juicy almost a year later. It still gives nice crisp black wings. Absolutely no complaints here. It is such a beautiful product. This just takes so much pressure off getting a sharp tip. You still have to be really careful to line up everything to make sure the angle that you're stamping is symmetrical. But overall, it really speeds up the process. 10 out of 10 would recommend if you're either intimidated by wings or if you do wings every day. I think you would like this product equally well. I wasn't very crazy about the regular eyeliner that comes with it because you actually get the stamp and a regular eyeliner. So I just use whatever eyeliner that I have open. You can use whatever, it works with whatever. Super versatile, super good, such a great product. I really love this Kaja wing stamp. Alright, next up we have some skincare. Your gal here is 35 now, so skincare is something that I am very interested in. Really recommend this Dr. Dennis Gross clinical grade resurfacing liquid peels. The team at Dr. Dennis Gross actually sent this to me, which I'm very grateful for because it's not cheap. And before they sent me these, I really loved having purchased myself their like one-time use wipes. So this is kind of like that two-step system, except for it's in little glass jars. Step 1 is just this clinical grade resurfacing liquid peel with lactic acid, glycolic acid, and bromelain. You just rub this all over your face, give it a couple minutes, and step 2 kind of stops or neutralizes the peel. And it's got Centella asiatica, green tea extract, and colloidal oatmeal in it. And again, these are quite expensive, but you get 1 ounce of each liquid, and I still have almost out of this guy, but I've had these, I want to say, for maybe even more than a year, and maybe doing it once a week or once every 2 weeks, or just when I feel a lot of buildup of like dry or flaky or my pores getting clogged on my chin is when I really break these out and use them. They did come with a bunch of cotton pads that I've already used up, so now I just use my own cotton pads to keep using the rest of the product up. If you're older like me and you're getting more into skincare and you want something that really peels, I would highly recommend these. And I feel like they're less wasteful than the one-time use wipes because you're not throwing something out every time aside from the cotton buds. I will definitely be repurchasing these once I run out. I have really been enjoying using this Benefit Boing Brightening Concealer. This is actually just a little sample that I picked up in a little like sample pack. And you can see I have been using this stuff up like crazy. This is in the color number 1, and it's only 1.5 grams of product, but man, I've been using this almost every day and it still lasted me quite a while. So if you can get a sample of this, go for it. Otherwise, I definitely think it's worth purchasing a full size. It's really great under your eyes because it's got like this peachy tone, which really helps if you have bluish under eyes like I do. So it's also not very heavy. It feels very moisturizing and nice, but it still gives you a nice amount of color correction and concealing all in one step. So really been loving this. This is kind of like an oldie, but definitely a goodie. And of the whole sample pack that I got from Benefit, I'm pretty sure this is my absolute favorite of all their concealers. I'm actually going to throw in an honorable mention with this Boing Benefit Concealer, and that would be this spatula brush. Kind of on a whim, I picked up a Christmas kind of gift set of brushes from Morphe because I found that now that I'm not doing any beauty subscription boxes like Ipsy or BoxyCharm or something like that this year, because I did a fashion subscription box this year, I'm not getting makeup brushes like I used to. So I thought it was time to kind of get some new brushes in my rotation, and I picked up a 10-piece set from Morphe, and it contained this like spatula brush, and I was like, what the heck am I gonna use this thing for? Like, not really sure what to do with it. But when you have a potted product like this, especially when you get a little bit further down, instead of having to stick your finger or your brush in directly, you can just use this little silicone scoop and scoop out whatever product you need, apply it or put it on the back of your hand, whatever you need to do to like get it up onto your face. And I absolutely fell in love with this. Again, it's probably my most used brush from that Morphe set, just because I am using a potted product for a concealer right now. So perfect timing there. I'll link that 10-piece set from Morphe that I got from Sephora down below. But wow, what a great idea for a little scooper brush for your cream products. Amazing. Alright, my number 4 product would be these reusable cotton pads. And you can see mine are getting stained and kind of old and grubby. I have this really bad habit of using them to take off my fake eyelashes, so like the latex glue gets kind of like stuck on them. But in general, they're still in really good condition. I just stick them into the washing machine and the dryer once I'm done using them. But I picked up a couple sets on Amazon. They come in a bunch of different colors. You can see that latex glue that's kind of stained on there. Don't use it to take off your fake eyelashes or fake eyelash glue. That's kind of the lesson here. But this one purchase of these reusable cotton pads has completely reduced the amount of garbage that comes out of my vanity area. Like, I still use Q-tips and I still use the occasional like cotton pad here and there, but for daily use, for wiping things off of the back of my hand, for like tidying up my desk and stuff, for taking makeup off of my face all over, I have been absolutely in love with these reusable pads, and I would highly recommend you look into them if you want to be a little bit more environmentally conscious or friendly for 2021. And I'm not like a big eco warrior or something, but this is just such a simple, small little step that you can take that just really makes a big difference in the amount of trash that might come out of your beauty room too. Number 5 is a mascara. This is the Lise Watier Eye Opening Vegan Mascara. Comes with just your traditional Christmas tree type brush, which I really love. It's very narrow at the point and kind of gets a little bit thicker. So if you have smaller eyes like me, it's really easy to control and use to get into your inner corner, but still kind of effortless to puff everything out at the edges. It's what I have on my eyes today, and what I love about it is it's super volumizing, but you still get beautiful separation. I still feel like it's decently lengthening, and overall just like so impressed with this. And I didn't expect it at all. I got this in that Shoppers Drug Mart advent calendar, which if you want to see me open up that disaster, I'll have it up in the info cards. But dang, this stuff just took me by surprise, blew me out of the water. I would 100% consider purchasing a full size of this stuff. It is amazing, lasts all day. I still have yet to do a 12-hour wear test on my channel for it, but from my experience wearing it so far, it is maybe HG status. It is that good. Wow. Okay, so let's take it kind of to the bathroom for a second. I mean, teeth are still part of your beauty routine, and teeth maintenance is a thing that we all have to do as humans. Number 6 on my list of top 10 beauty products for 2020 is this water flosser. Random, I know. I picked this thing up on Amazon from the brand A-Box, but if you check on Amazon, there's like a million different versions of water flossers. Basically, it comes with a bunch of different like water flosser heads, I guess, that you just stick on, and you fill it up with water, and it shoots the water out, and you just like sit there and floss your teeth. For a while there, I was eating chocolate almonds as like a little snack like every single day. And that shit gets up in your teeth. Oh, it's so annoying. So at the end of the night when I went through and water flossed and saw all the crap come out of my teeth, it feels amazing to like, you know that feeling when you like floss something out of your teeth? This gets it majorly. So I would highly recommend this. I don't do it every day, don't tell my dentist, but I do it 3 or 4 times a week, especially depending on what I eat. Like if I eat popcorn, as soon as I finish, I go and use the water flosser. But my mom recommended these to me, and so I just picked up a cheap one on Amazon to see if I'd like it. And I flippin' love it. It blew me away. This thing charges just like via USB, and the charge seems to last forever. It's got a couple different modes. I've worked my way up to the normal mode, and yeah, I really recommend it. I feel like it makes a big difference in my dental hygiene and just how like confident and good I feel about myself when I have properly flossed. That's how you know I'm an adult. Alright, let's move on to a lipstick. I kind of went through my lipstick collection, and I didn't want to have any repeats from previous years. And I haven't tried out a ton of lipsticks this year because we're all going through this thing, right? Where COVID means you wear a mask in public, which means maybe you're not wearing as much lipstick as you used to do. I still did manage to pick out a favorite lipstick, and this one is actually from ColourPop. Beautiful luxe packaging on these super cheap lipsticks. This one is Oasis in their Velvet Blur, and it actually came in a set with a bunch of other like nudie type lipsticks. But look how beautiful this bullet is. This thing is so matte, and it just like makes me so happy to look at. Just gorgeous. And I find I have a hard time, being so fair, finding a nice bright pink color that's not too cool, that kind of reads a little bit pastel or a little bit like bright pink without like going really weird on me, like turning purple or lilac or something. And I really feel like this kind of is it. Let me go ahead and swatch it for you guys. How beautiful. And I can't remember off the top of my head what set I bought from ColourPop that contains this Oasis color, but I'll have it linked down below. And the colors in it are all just so beautiful. There's not one I can't wear. And Oasis looks like it's gonna be one of those like really hard to wear pink nudes that just like is not going to work out. But it is just such a vibrant, bright pink without being like fluorescent. It's just so flattering, so beautiful. I really love it. I love the way it smells. I love the packaging of these ColourPop lipsticks. They really do feel like $30 lipsticks, but they are dead cheap. Beautiful. I highly recommend, if you can still find Oasis or that set, that you check it out, because I thought it was a bit of a risky purchase. And I was just blown away. It was HG, bringing it to work every day back before we were wearing masks to work. Alright, back to the bathroom quick, you guys. I don't know why I have so many bathroom products on my list, but another kind of like eco switch I made, I guess late last year maybe, is switching to reusable fabric pads for your period. So these are from the brand Hannah. And again, they've just completely revolutionized the garbage output of my bathroom, because now instead of throwing out a pad 2 or 3 times a day, you're able to reuse these pads and not have to worry about adding to landfills. So the set I bought comes in 3 different sizes. These are the overnights. They're quite large. These are the regulars, and they have this cool like padded texture on the bottom. I'll link the full video I did on these up in the corner if you want to check them out more. But these are the light ones. And yeah, just something I use regularly every month, and I feel good using them. I feel like it makes a big difference. Also very comfortable to wear. Really, there's no downside except for, depending on the pad that you go with, could be a bit of an investment initially. But another tip I found out after I already bought these from the brand Hannah is, if you're not like totally into this style or the price is a little too scary for you, just go on Etsy and look for reusable pads, because so many people in the comments of that video were recommending Etsy sellers or Etsy stores where you could pick up other pads that work out really well. So again, such a simple change you can make, and I'm sure you'll feel so good doing it, and you'll wonder why it's such a crazy world where we were using disposable pads to begin with. Like, it doesn't really make any sense. Alright, so moving right along to product number 9. Oh my god, I have fallen in love with a perfume maybe like 3 times in my life. The first time, JLo Glow, back in like high school. How embarrassing. Shitty scent, shitty soapy scent, but something about it just like, oh, it makes me, oh, I just love that soapy scent. So the second perfume I really fell in love with is this Burberry Brit Rhythm for Her. Oh my god, it's so good. Again, a really powdery, fresh scent. And so when I fell in love with this one, I was kind of caught off guard. I got a little tiny sample from Sephora, but that's a really drawn out way to say I love this KLE Elixir number 11. It is just so amazing. It says it has red apple, which I think is like the biggest scent, but then it's also Rose de Mai, Absolute, Jasmine, Sambac, Absolute, Vanilla, and Patchouli. And it is not soapy unlike my regular scents at all. It's very apple-y. But before I could place that was apple, it just smelled very musky, very mysterious, very feminine, but like kind of dark. And I absolutely love this stuff. It just does something to my brain. Like, it just smells so good. Alright, and now the moment that you have all been waiting for. Product number 10 on my top 10 beauty products of 2020. Oh, I haven't even done a video on this yet, you guys. This is from Rare Beauty. This is their liquid blush in the color Happy, which is kind of a lame name, not gonna lie. But oh my god, this stuff is amazing. Totally unscented, doesn't really smell like anything. Comes with this little like doe foot applicator. You literally need like the tiniest amount. And then I usually just use my beauty blender to blend it out. This gives you the most beautiful flush of color, and it's almost a little bit easy to like apply too much. You have to kind of be careful, but it's just such a beautiful natural color. Because it's a liquid, it doesn't get powdery or anything. It is beautiful, so easy to wear. If you're scared of liquid or cream blushes, this is definitely one that you'll have to try, because it doesn't do that thing where it just blends away to nothing. It's clearly visible. It lasts a full 12 hours. They have a range of colors that I would definitely be interested to try more colors, but I think this cool pink is such a versatile color for my skin tone. It's such a natural looking flush that I am just in love with this. And look how big this container is. It's gonna last me literally forever. So another really smart purchase if you find a color that you love. I have just been floored by these Rare Beauty liquid blushes. Would highly recommend you check them out. Well friends, that is my top 10 beauty products of 2020. You'll have to let me know what your top beauty pick for 2020 was down in the comments below, so that I can also check it out. Although I think we're all very excited to see 2020 go away, there were some fabulous beauty products that were either brought out this year or that I discovered this year, and overall I think it was a pretty good makeup year in general, even though we might not have gotten to wear as much makeup as we wanted to. But that's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe it down below, share this video with any friends if you think they would find it helpful. Huge shout out to my Patreons who help provide this content to you guys. Thank you guys so much for your ongoing support. Thank you so much for your support as well, and with that I will see you all in my next beauty video. Bye!